Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's new poster is adorable, but it makes Meemaw's disrespect so much worse after Young Sheldon. Young Sheldon ended despite its popularity, but the Big Bang Theory franchise will continue on CBS with a brand new installment. This time, the new installment in the Chuck Lorre and Bill Prady created franchise will not focus on anyone from the flagship series. Instead, it will focus on Sheldon's older brother, Georgie, as he navigates his way into the next chapter of his life as the husband of Mandy and father of baby Cease. Born out of arguably Young Sheldon's best original storyline, the romance between Georgie and Mandy allows CBS to continue the Cooper's family story after Sheldon moved. That said, even though it's a direct sequel to its parent series, there are certain changes to its storytelling, including the shift in its narrative to Mandy's clan as Georgie and Mandy's first marriage extended cast. Admittedly, this is a contentious creative decision, considering the interest in seeing more of Georgie's family, including Meemaw. Unfortunately, Connie Tucker's already disappointing post-Young Sheldon fate just became worse after the release of the new spin-off's latest one-sheet. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's post is in a laundry room. Meemaw's laundromat was where Georgie and Mandy's meet cute was. CBS is ramping up the marketing campaign with the release of a brand new Georgie and Mandy's first marriage trailer, which shows what life is like for the couple as they get used to living with the McAllisters. Aside from the clip, the network also rolls out a new poster for the show, featuring Georgie and Mandy in a laundry room. Admittedly, the one sheet is adorable, and the backdrop is particularly sweet, considering the couple's history. For context, Georgie and Mandy met in Meemaw's laundromat in Young Sheldon, Season 5, and proceeded to date shortly after. Georgie was working at Connie's laundromat-fronted gambling den when he was introduced to his wife. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is clearly harping on the pair's origins, but the new poster is also an inadvertent reminder of the role that Meemaw has played in their love story. Georgie was working at Connie's laundromat-fronted gambling den when he was introduced to his wife. Granted that their relationship started with a lie, they eventually found themselves falling genuinely in love with each other, especially as they found out about Mandy's unexpected pregnancy. Throughout this time, Meemaw was with the couple along the way. She even gave Mandy a home after her parents kicked her out. Meemaw will only appear in one Georgie and Mandy's first marriage episode. Annie Potts is confirmed to only be in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's pilot. It would be an understatement to say that Meemaw was critical in Georgie and Mandy figuring out the most difficult period of their relationship. The pair showed Mary's mother their gratitude by naming their daughter after Connie. Towards the end of Young Sheldon, the couple proved that they trust Georgie's maternal grandmother more than their moms when they chose her to babysit baby while they went on their honeymoon. Unfortunately, that seemingly ended the extent of that storyline, as Meemaw doesn't have any substantial role in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. As previously reported, Annie Potts will only be in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's pilot. Not much is known about her role in the spin-off, but she was part of the scenes that were filmed in front of a live audience. She can also be seen in one official promo still for the outing, which features her seemingly gifting Georgie and Mandy with a bread toaster. Ideally, all members of the Cooper family will have a bigger role in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's story. There are still many stories left to tell for the clan after George's unexpected death. Zoe Perry is also set to return as Mary in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's pilot. However, considering how big of a role Meemaw played in the story of baby Cease's parents thus far, she deserves to have a much bigger role in the Young Sheldon sequel. The Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's poster featuring a laundry room is a stark reminder of this, and if the show is paying homage to how far the couple has come, it's only fair that it also acknowledges the contributions of Connie to that. Having her in the first episode just to establish a connection to Young Sheldon only to never return is insulting to the character.